Hey guys, it's Jayway. Hope everybody's been having a good February so far. And today's video, I kind of just wanted to talk about how cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. I've been having this idea for a while now, and I just wanted to finally just open up about it and talk about it. And no, I don't have cancer, but thankfully, but I've lost somebody that was very close to me to cancer. And cancer is just one of those things. It's like a silent killer. Everybody finds out before it's too late. Usually it's at its worst, and if people make it, they make it, and some people make it, which props to them. And if you're fighting cancer right now, keep fighting because that second chance at life is huge, to say the least. And we all have that one person that's very close to us growing up. And that one person for me was my grandpa. Going over to my grandparents a lot as a kid was like the highlight of pretty much my childhood. They lived down in Florida, and we would go down there to go visit them, spend a couple days with them, and during the weekend, or sometimes even just as simple as just doing like family vacation stuff. It's like I always remember those little moments with being with him. Oh wait, that seed wasn't. But those little moments are just like when it came to them visiting us and going to get breakfast in the morning, or going to get lunch and going through a car wash. I don't know why, but every time I grew up, I just loved car washes so much, and I always found that entertaining. It was, I don't know, it's weird. It was weird, but it was always fun for me. Just being able to do that was a lot of fun with him. My nana, of course, she was always with us too. Or as big as holidays, family vacations. I remember some good times were of us going to Disney World a couple times. Sorry, I'm just like, it's kind of hard to talk about, but that's why I'm kind of like stuttering a lot. And yeah, but Disney World we went to, and it was just like, I don't know. It was just like those moments, like of us just walking to the pool, just like very small moments in life, you know. And I guess just what made him so special to me was just like his personality was just unmatched. Like you could literally just like go over, and he would never think for himself. He was always helping people. Like would always help my nana like cook food, clean the house, or whatever. And we always used to call him the pool guy because he used to have a pool company and everything. And yeah, it's just like that relationship and that bond we both had together was just unbreakable in a sense. And he always loved being around his grandchildren, not just me. I had my cousin too as well, who came along later. Two cousins actually that came along later, but they were just as special, or he was just as special to them as with me. And it's just like those moments is like what we remember people by, at least. And for me, it's just the very small stuff of going to visit him, or maybe vacations. Christmas was always another fun one. Like he would always just, I don't know, just like every time like he walked in a room, you know, like when somebody walks into a room and like everybody's mood just changes because that person walked into the room. He was one of those people. Like he would bring lightness to the room. Like you would never see him in a bad mood. I don't know. There's just a lot of good stuff about him, man. A lot of good memories, but kind of to speed things up a little bit. It was about Christmas of 2016. We were all together, and he had a little bit of health problems. Then it was didn't really know what was going on at the time. He was kind of in a little bit like, "Oh no, I'm fine. It's just a little cough or something, something along lines like that." But eventually, he got it checked out probably 2 weeks after Christmas, and to find out it was stage 4 cancer, lung cancer to be specific. Well, not stage 4. Time it eventually got to stage 4. I think it was probably like about stage 2 or stage 3. But anyway, cancer is cancer, and I just remember when I got the news, I was like, no way, like it's hard to believe. It's like you're joking, right? Like I guess like for me when I hear stuff like that for people, whoever it may be, but especially when it's somebody in your family, it's just like it's shocking, you know? Like the shock factor hit, and I was just almost like stunned in a way, where I just didn't know how to react, and I kind of just like froze up and just became quiet, and then I guess the optimistic side of me kicked in and was like, oh, it's only cancer. Like how bad could it be? Oh my god, that scared me. I'm like, how bad could it be? You know, he's gonna get through it, right? At least that's what I was hoping he would. I mean, he's got to fight, you know? Like, everybody deserves that fight, no matter what. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, biggest thing was when it came to him finally figuring out a treatment plan and all that, there was no treatment plan really for him. When it came to the cost end of it, and I think it had increased to stage 3 by that time, and pretty much the only stuff we could do really was wait and maybe increase his life by like a maybe probably by a year at most. Yeah, and that's never fun to hear because it's like, damn, I only got a year left to live, in a sense, and it's like nobody wants to hear that, you know, even if it's like whatever it may be. It's just like nobody wants to hear that. Anyways, and I remember the first time we went to go visit him in the hospital was it just didn't feel real. Like seeing him there in the bed and everything was just like the most for real moment for me. Because like I mean, again, ever since he was diagnosed, it's just been all over the phone and text and kind of just like group chats with like any latest updates and all that, you know, typical stuff. And like, but like actually like going to visit him and seeing him there was just like wasn't easy. And again, I just kind of would freeze up and just like don't really know what to say in a sense. And to think like just like this is really happening, you know, like the reality really starts kicking in then, and it's just like fuck, you know, like excuse my language, but it's just like fuck, this is really happening. And anyways, but eventually he was just put on hospice and peacefully passed away at home next to my nana, and some of my family that went down or that were in Florida were able to say their goodbyes to him. And it's just like again, cancer sucks, and it's just one of those things, the silent killers of life. A lot of people just don't find out their diagnosis before it's too late, and it sucks, you know, especially when it's somebody very close to you. Whereas like I even got people right now that had just been recently diagnosed, and it's just like client of mine, and somebody in our family as well, and it's just like it sucks, you know. It's like it always happens to like the best people, it feels like. But then again, I mean that's not fair to say, as it can happen to anybody. Not saying everybody has a equal chance at getting cancer, but again, nobody's promised anything, nobody's guaranteed anything, and so all you can do, I guess, is just move forward in a sense. But yeah, it's just it sucks, you know. And it's been on my mind lately ever since hearing my one of my clients I work for. I feel like I know him by now, but even though I've only met him once and everything, but my heart goes out to him a lot, as I know it's not easy being in that position, the one to have that, and their family having to deal with that. So it just kind of made me, but I just like this whole video has been on my mind, or this whole idea has been on my mind a lot recently, and just like all I can think about is like grandpa, the impact he left with me, and just knowing that like my client, his family, like yeah, I mean, I know everybody goes through different experiences, but having to be on the family side of it and having the realization of it kick in is like scary. And my heart goes out to anybody who's fighting cancer right now and beat cancer. If you beat cancer, like that just is amazing. Like to have that opportunity at life again is just fucking incredible. But I guess to kind of just wrap things up, I know this video is gonna be kind of unexpected, but it's been on my mind a lot lately, and I just find things to be therapeutical by just talking about it, and yeah. Again, if you have anybody that's fighting cancer, I wish you the best of luck. Just keep fighting, and yeah. See y'all in the next video, and have a good night. Bye.